Hi, my name's Paul Moyer. I'm the national distributor for Rohloff in Australia. These e-bikes have about 100 Newton meters torque go through the drivetrain. That's a lot of torque. It really puts a lot of strain and stress on the drive system, and derailleur systems are failing already. As a personal project, I wanted to put a Rohloff on. It's just a cleaner, more reliable and bulletproof system. This is the result. Okay, Project Lero, Rohloff Speedhub, Rohloff geared hub, put on the back end of a Specialized Turbo Levo. It's the Expert carbon model. The reason, the derailleur was taking a real pounding with the electric motor and the e-bike, so the Rohloff seems like the perfect fit. This is the first test, and the first thing I notice is that no more clunking, no more huge impacts on the derailleur. Nice and quiet. It's a single chain line. Chains last longer. Bigger spread of gears. Changing the gears is no problem. I was told that may be a problem, but it's a normal roll-off gear change where you back off a fraction. You don't always have to do that. That's it. So far, so good. Just beautiful through the trails. This one's called Ripley's. Back a few gears. Back another one. It's in 7 up to 10. Nice, simple, clean, quiet. Love the Rohloff. No clunking, no banging. So with a normal Rohloff, you back off a fraction as you change. You shouldn't try and change under full load or load. It just makes it difficult to change for the selectors and the pawls to move. Same thing on an e-bike, but like we're going now, change up a few gears, back a few gears. You just do a momentary stop pedaling or coast. It only needs to be a fraction of a second. The only problem you get on an e-bike is the motor can roll on a little bit, particularly in full power going up a hill. So you still have to need to back off a fraction to allow it to change. Change up in the 10th. Back a few gears. Back in 6 now. Going up a hill. Up a couple into 8th. Nice with an e-bike going up a hill, you can still enjoy the trails. So back a couple. So we're going uphill now. A little bit steeper coming up. So this is uphill. We're currently in 7th. It's getting steeper just here. So I'll change it back. You just change it back a couple of gears. I'm in 4th. Get to the flat and change 3 or 4 gears. Back in 8th. A couple more, 10th. You don't need to look at the numbers, just what feels good. I'll put it back a couple. I know that's a steep little turn and pinch, that one. Back a couple more. This is reasonably steep. And I'll sit here at the rest point. What you're about to see now is a lap around Turning Japanese, one of my favourite trails at Daisy Hill. And I did this because I wanted to see how the 1.5 kilo extra weight from the rims, spokes and the Rohloff affected overall performance. I know these trails very well. Within 3 or 4 or 5 seconds I can get that close each time. And I wanted to see how close it was, what sort of performance downgrade or upgrade it may be. Okay, so that's it. 2 days of testing done. Clean setup, no noise, no chain slap. For those who ride in the mud, no chain suck, because the chain doesn't move. It stays on this sprocket, it stays on this chain link. Maintenance costs and maintenance is minimal, significantly reduced. I basically never touch this except change the oil once a year. There's a little screw on the top here, you can change the oil. Rather than that, watch the chain. The cables are the main thing Rohloff guys look for, and just keeping them clean and free. Rather than that, this thing is indestructible. In the touring world, it's the gold standard, and mountain biking, it's just great. You just don't have any problems with it. And if it's mud, sand, whatever, it's just fantastic. So, no noise, no chain slap, no wear, no maintenance. Quite a big cost up front, but down the back, no. So this will cost you about 1 cent per kilometre over 10,000 kilometres, whereas a derailleur system will cost you 4 times the amount. It's about 4.2 cents per kilometre, because you're always changing cassettes and derailleurs and chains. No more of the banging on the derailleur, no more of the harsh impacts on the derailleur. You just get out and enjoy the ride. That's what the Rohloff's all about.